Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and a custom scenario. This one by Hello There. If you want to send me custom scenarios, there is a link in the video description on YouTube to my Discord, and there you will find a link to the form that you need to fill out to send in a scenario, which is completely free. If you're watching live on Twitch, because this is being recorded live on Twitch, you can hit !Discord and you can get the link straight away. Anyway, France v Italy. I do have a significant tech advantage, one less capital ship, but I do have an advantage in light ships. Let's get into the design, and I think I have an idea of what I want to do, because chat will definitely appreciate me being silly. That only takes 18s. Is it not that one I'm thinking of? It might be the Super 1 I'm thinking of. I'm sure it was the experimental. Gonna have to think about this. I'm sure I can get. No, it's this one with the flat front bar bit. Yeah, that works. Towers are all pretty similar, actually. Give that one. Come on, game. That one is not quite super far. I need one that's slightly lower. Why is this not right? I'm sure there was a way of doing it. They may well have patched this out without me knowing it. Because you used to be able to put a barbette up here. It could just be that this is too big. I'm pretty sure the medium 3 was how to do it. Right. Oh, there. That's almost... No, not quite. If only I could just get you raised up just a teeny tiny bit. Maybe it doesn't want me to do it with 18s. I wonder if I can get away with it with smaller caliber. No. Have they fixed it? It'd be so annoying if they had. They took the fun away. No. Oh well. Let's design the ship differently then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the modern one... Yeah, let's go for the Super 1. In that case, yeah, it's just a straight progression. Go for the fancy tower. This one does let you fit a puppet there, but of course this thing is sufficiently high that I think it's going to get in the way. At least you can fit 20s. Yes, perfectly balanced. There we go. Yes. No, Retnav, you won't get the 103 beta update unless you are on the Steam version of the game. Because you have to opt into the beta. The Zola launcher version will only give you the release version. If you're an early access backer. Yeah, I think that's perfectly sensible. 3 quad 20-inch forward firing turrets. Gonna need a pretty... Could go for this one. Don't think any of those will fit. A compact will. But they're not as good. So we'll go for the very weird looking, well, it's a main tower backwards, isn't it? But yeah, there we go. Oh, it's not even the max size. Oh my goodness, maybe I can get a better tower on. Hold on. Maybe I can get it really nice. No. Yeah, could get this one on, I think, pretty easily. There we go. That's a bit better. That's what I've got. A, B, C, or 20s. And they do all superfire. Oh, they used to. This one is now saying it doesn't. Looks like it should. Might need a different barbette. There we go. Use an extra tool to fix the issue. Yes, good. Right. Let's go oil. I've been finding double diesels work really well in the campaign, so I'll go for that. 86 smoke. Two sixes? Oh no, we go bigger than that. There you go. Two of the biggest funnels. Because why not? Yeah, loads of engine efficiency. Just engine efficiency for days. 38 knots. Why the hell not? Oh, dearie me. Yeah, totally sensible. I do have those light cruisers to worry about, of course. So, I might not go that fast. What are we at? No torpedo protection with 5% overweight. Yeah, that's a bit much. What happens if we go for a real all or nothing scheme? Yeah, now we can get it. Now we can get something going. No secondaries, of course, at the moment. 6-inch would be pretty nice. Something like that, perhaps. And then, is it light cruisers I'm up against? Bunch of 3-inch. No, not the tower. You'd be silly. Ugh. Right, let's try that again. I don't have to use an 8, of course. Have spare capacity. Could use a 5, which gives it a much nicer aesthetic as well. Because the funnels are, well, not quite the same height, but close. Speed is best armor. Speed and armor is best. Crew needs changing. Yes, it does. Let's go for standard crew. I mean, regular crew, 50. I think is fine. No torpedo protection, which is a bit of an issue. It's a very all or nothing scheme. And no torpedo protection. It's just a, a bad plan. But let's get the guns a bit more armoured. I'm going to reduce the superstructure armour down to 1 inch. There we go. Got a bit of an aft weight offset, which is absolutely fine. I think we can balance that out with the armour a fair bit. Not quite. Should be easy enough to move the gun forward or two. Oh, sometimes the game is just so annoying for that. Oh my word, right. There we go. .7. .4. 4. There we go. A perfectly... Oh my god. No. The offset's fixed. Offset is fine. Yeah, this is perfectly sensible design. Perfectly sensible. 38 knots. 12 completely forward firing 20-inch guns. Because why not? And a real all or nothing scheme. Right. Okay. I'm gonna let the I'm gonna do what I've done previously in they call it the Napoleon. Okay. I'm gonna let the AI design all the other ships, and then I'm just gonna tweak them if I think they're particularly terrible. It gives us a chance to check out the supposedly improved AI generating in 103. Yeah, that's not bad. Bit of a 4-weight offset, which we could probably fix by increasing the torpedo size. Taking off that, no. Extra launcher, gonna have to balance you out. I'm pretty sure I can do this by changing the torpedo tubes. Right, 2 triples. 2. Yeah, go for 2 triples. Reduced. And we're at 0.7 halfway offset, which is fine. Perfectly balanced. Just need to reduce the weight a little bit. Let's go down to standard bulkheads and a little bit of armour. Done. The epee. Okay. Let's have a look at the enemy. They're battle cruisers. Oh gods, the hideous turrets. Other than that, and a terrible halfway offset because of this tower being in the wrong place. I need to get rid of those guns. And probably these side 6s. And we have a very slight 4-way offset. And now we have an halfway offset again, which is fine, because I want to bring these guns back. Oh, what's this? Useless extra bar bet. Apologies if you liked the AI's design. But there we go. It's a little bit better for them. I know. Hey, First Place Onion! Hello! How are you doing? let's see if there's anything. Let's give them a bit better crew. Same as us. The rest of it they're just going to have to live with. But I think I fixed the main issues. Well, it does have a little bit of weight left. Let's give them stand-up bulkheads. No, can't afford it. Oh, I can if I swap those around. And a little bit more, just because it doesn't affect the balance. A little bit more main belt. And tower armor. There we go. And their light cruiser, which is basically a destroyer. Go. There's a horrendous halfway offset. Might be able to fix it purely through the funnels and towers, though. One. There we go. Balanced. Veteran crew, fair enough. Let's swap those over if we can. Here we go. Holy hell, look at that smoke interference. Oh, oh my god. Well, just going to have to deal with it, I'm afraid. Oh, let's give him a bit more belt armor, a bit more main deck armor, and a smidge more on the tower, and that's just going to have to do them. Oh, dearie me, AI. You are a special one. Yes, bearded face, although not quite as bearded as it was. I need a haircut desperately. Yeah, you see that a lot beyond where they kind of reuse towers and hulls and just repurpose them. Right. Battleships to abreast formation. Screen ships. Normal. Save. Screen. Okay, let's see if that works. Probably not. There is something about French, that French all forward battery. Oh my goodness. With 20-inch guns as well. Just unreal. Versus 14. I'm not sure this is a particularly fair fight, but should be an interesting one nonetheless. About to be a world hurt coming the Italians' way. You are now probably deaf. You weren't before. No hits yet. But that just... yeah. Let's say that's about to change. Nope, that is definitely Definitely changed. Oh my god. Very bad day to be an Italian. No, the quad turrets are rubbish in game. You know, that 15% accuracy penalty is pretty harsh, but god damn, to the French ones look hilarious, and just for maximum forward firepower. They are extremely useful, and just look at the huge quantities of damage that they're dishing out. Unreasonable. Well, when they do hit. But we are very, very fast. 38 knots on a battleship like this. That's a hell of a thing. No IDs yet. Obviously I know a little bit about the ships because I fixed them up. And from the AI, oops, a destroyer just exploded. Yep. Well, actually it's not a destroyer, it's a light cruiser. Outrageous. That's nearly 2,000 damage from that hit there. Oof. That just completely ruined that ship. Yeah, there's probably a lot of torpedoes in the water now. One of my own destroyers sinks. What happened to you? You can see here the sinking animation. I can't actually click on the ship anymore. I had it. Interesting. There is a torpedo. Several of them. Going in an interesting direction. Why aren't we hitting the Fortuna? Apologies if you cannot hear a word I'm saying. I know, French campaign. Because it's not just this stuff. They also have those ludicrous armoured cruisers with bajillions of guns everywhere. Oh my goodness, this is an absolute slaughter. Oh, dearie me. Light cruisers just getting ripped apart by the 6-inch guns. I've closed so close that we're having trouble getting the guns on target, which is particularly hilarious. Oh, the the bastarda just has an existence. Even with all those ricochets. Oh my god. The cruisers. Grim Harbinger. Yeah, I know. They have torpedoes and stuff, but... front tower in the rear position. That might be doable. I've never tried it, but I'm not sure what the benefit is to doing that. Yeah, you'll get these in the campaign. When France comes out, you can build ships like this. Probably not exactly like this, because you know, these things cost nearly 700 million, so you might be able to afford one. But yeah, you can do this French trick of having all the forward firing guns. Just the San Luigi left, I think. Jeez. Trying to avoid torpedoes. I'm probably going to end up torpedoing my own battlecruiser. I don't think I would count that as a friendly fire incident, because no, the Britannia's going to hit something. They did say that the torpedo firing had been improved, but at the time they were fired like that, I was heading this way, not this way. Still, it's a little bit irritating. These things do not turn particularly well. However, I can maybe kill the San Luigi before I get hit by the torpedoes that I fired. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, one ship navy. That might be a funny way of doing it. I mean, you could afford other ships as well. I mean, I think you tend to start off with, as Germany or Britain, with between 1 and 2 billion if you start in 1940. So you could maybe afford 2 of these and nothing else, or you could afford like 1 and some other ships. But yeah, there's a couple of destroyers gone, but my goodness me. Look at that. The Britannia damage received 2 damage dealt 14,000. Oh my goodness, that's just unfair. Yeah, and the Spanish are Spanish, the Italians, sorry, very very gone. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Those of you on YouTube. Oh, that was a good one. I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.